Huayna Potosi stands proudly at the edge of the Altiplano, overlooking La Paz in the Cordillera Real of Bolivia. The summit is over 6,000 metres and most parties take 2 or 3 days for their attempt. However, for a well-acclimatised party, an ascent can be completed within 24 hours from La Paz, and that is our objective.
Well, it's midday and we've just been dropped off at Zongo Pass.
Zongo Dam, at 4,800 metres, is the starting point for the east face climbs, just an hour's taxi journey from La Paz. A well-trodden trail leads the way to the refuge at 5,200 metres, an easy approach taking just 2 hours. On the way, we pass several groups making their descent, having summited that morning. The refuge is quite basic, but probably comfortable enough. Several groups were already settled in and relaxing for the afternoon. It was still only early afternoon, so we decided to ascend a little further and set our high camp on the ridge above, away from the crowd and the smelly toilet, and then find ourselves a lovely high camp with commanding views where we can appreciate the serenity and majesty of the Andes.
So here we are. It only took us about 10 minutes to get a tent platform there. Lots of rocks to keep the tent down in case there is a bit of wind during the night.
We melt snow for soup and hot chocolate throughout the afternoon while we admire the scene unfolding before us as the hot air rises up the valley from the jungle far below. We retreat to our sleeping bags as the temperature drops with the sun departing and set our alarm for 2 o'clock.
Well, it's just after 3 o'clock and we're leaving the tent now on our bid for Huayna Potosi summit. There's such a well-defined track here. I guess it's not surprising because there's probably 10 groups every day. Well, we're now over 5,500 metres and we're into the big basin of Campamento Argentino. Lights of La Paz there, top right. We're now at the steep climb out of the basin up onto the summit ridge. So we're just climbing through the Bergfront now. Lots of nice steps, pretty easy. One ice axe for a dagger, no trouble. Oh, dawn is about to break behind us there. Just coming through some crevasses and seracs.
Dawn breaks as we reach the summit pyramid and we take a rest to appreciate the scene with the clouds engulfing the world beneath us. The route then contours under the north face of the summit to gain the northwest ridge before doubling back to follow the northwest ridge all the way to the summit. The ridge is spectacular and offers an exciting culmination to the climb with extreme exposure on both sides. The views all around are magnificent, especially behind us along the Cordillera Real to Pequeno Alpamayo, which was our first objective in Bolivia 2 weeks ago. The ascent is quite straightforward though, helped by the track trodden by countless ascents throughout the season before us.
And there's the summit ridge, and here we are, standing on the top of Huayna Potosi. Magnificent views. So from the top of Huayna Potosi, that's looking northwest along the Cordillera Real, Ancahuma and Iyampu there. Condoriri sort of hidden underneath. Looking out across the Amazon basin, lots of clouds. Our route from early this morning down there, should be able to see the track, and then on to Iamani, way out in the distance, across the Altiplano, the Sahama, and then Lake Titicaca there on the horizon, and Lago Tuni, Laguna Tuni underneath.
We linger on the summit for half an hour, taking in the magnificent panorama, hoping it will remain in our memory forever. We then carefully make our way down and return to La Paz for beer and pizza.